The structured walk is the easiest way for us to introduce boundaries into the dog's life. It's the easiest way for us to really provide clarity on what's allowed and not allowed through yes and no markers. It's our chance to change our relationship with our dog, right? So it's a chance to lay the boundaries down, lay the rules of engagement down, and change our relationship with our dog. Okay, it's a relationship exercise. So she's not allowed to hunt. Every time I see her head swivel, it means she's hunting. And if she's hunting, that means she's not paying attention to me. And that leads to a correction. So then I'm going to wait for her. See the eyes right here? Nope. How do you know if a dog is with you? If a dog is concentrated and focusing on her owner, she would turn with me. If she wasn't paying attention, give herself a leash correction. Okay. Again, how do I know if my dog is with me? She turns with me. She wasn't paying attention. She turns with me. So she has to pay attention to my speed. She has to pay attention to where I'm at. You see her head again? Nope. Good. Again? Nope. So as we're going, the intensity of my correction and the value of my correction is slowly starting to build, because now we're up against real world distractions. And the consequence, in this case, the punishment, has to outweigh the crime, which is for her is hunting. She really wants to go snuff around in the bushes to see what's around there. And that's not what we're about. Good. Nope, leave it. Good. Right here. Nope. Good. And it's just a quick little tap. So just giving that little bit of leash correction behind it. She's one of those dogs where the firmer, the better, because light little warnings and light little corrections is not going to be enough to change her mind at all. She is tenacious. She is a tough little cookie, and she can take a lot of pressure. So right now she's getting ahead of me. Nope. Good. Good. She's turning with me. Just always want to make sure that she's paying attention. Right here. Nope. Not paying attention. Paying attention. So this is what we call the tap and turn. The tap is a leash correction, and the turn is when I switch directions and go the other way. The reason being is because dogs want to move forward at all times. They want to get to their destination. And so by giving a correction and redirection, going the other way, it kind of forces the dog to strategize about how to keep moving forward. It's pretty easy. We move forward together. Just stick with me, stay with me, and I will take you where you want to go. Nope. Again, she's hunting. Ideally, I would have treats out and I would be feeding her to encourage eye contact, but my hand is occupied right now. So I'm going to go find a nice little spot to put the camera down and show you what her walks should look like in the beginning when she comes home. Let's go. Yes. Good. Super important that when we are taking walks and or field trips, that we try to go during low traffic hours when there's like hardly a lot of people around, so that we can practice our stuff and we can work on our focus. And then as she gains proficiency in her skills, we can up the distractions and start hunting for distractions. So this just prevents me from giving too many corrections before she's ready for it, because that's really not fair to have to like constantly correct my dog when she's in the learning phase, when we're in the teaching phase. But obviously, if we need to, then we need to, because safety and manners and, training. But as far as like a criteria, it's not a requirement. I don't ask for my dogs to be perfect, especially when we're like in the first week of training. Now we're on week 3, then we're definitely going to raise the criteria and require her to be a little bit more, to try a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to challenge her a little bit more. So there are some basketball players behind me. There's a basketball court behind me. Good, yes. So I'm just going to be walking back and forth here so I can just stay in the camera. But without the camera on me, we would be doing this for our whole walk. How long is our walk? About as long as her food lasts. So I like to keep track of how much food I've got left. When I'm halfway through, I usually turn around. That's a good indicator for me to turn around and start heading back home and finishing our walks. Now, over time, as the weeks go on, I can keep going. I can keep going without food because we're going to be phasing the food out. But for right now, as we are in the teaching and learning phase, I need to motivate her. I need to leverage the good things, and I need to encourage and teach her that listening to me and following me is absolutely worth her while. Let's go. Good. Right here. Turn. How do I know if my dog is with me? She turns with me. She turns with me. And she stops with me. Good. With very minimal guidance from me. Let's go. How do I know if my dog is distracted? Right here. Good. For a split second there, she thought about paying attention to the boys. Nope. Let's go to the basketball players. Good. Good. She glanced over at the basketball players and then she looked at me. Good. Good. Let's go. This is a little bit of that crittering we talked about, that burst of adrenaline. Yes. Nope. Nope. Sit. Nope. Sit. Good. Yes. There you have it, guys. Just a little bit about the prong collar walk. It's a valuable tool if you know how to use it. Sit. Good. Okay.